We gotta take out the 5/5. There's merit to killing the scout, but I think we gotta take out the 5/5. We're blocking with the adept, but we should maybe continue to swing with the Vidilian Clique. Okay, I want to sponsor my Kirk. Well, they're just borrowed. They're not. These aren't permanent. I don't know how long we're gonna get to play with this deck. That's why I'm trying to play with the deck as long as I can, like the Doomsdays too. Lane 92. Science rules. Lane, that was a very good question. That was a good question. Nizami was really neat. She might come back, Lane. I don't know about Moloku though, Lane. Maybe. Maybe Moloku. Maybe. Tier 1 practice room. Name Lorgoyf, says Roy. But you can't drop Teferi, won't be a wizard Teferi, and you have to change the name to you're a wizard, Fencer. I guess Galaxy. I guess? I don't know, Galaxy. I probably should have Void Mage Prodigy the Kazandu. I'm trying to counter the next spell though, which is this guy. Okay, there's the Bushwhack. Well, then again, hang on, am I more scared of the... Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I'm less scared of the Bushwhack. No, this is too good. It's also going to give the Kazandu Blade Master haste. Let's do some math here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. So 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have to block... I could give up the Vendilion Clique. And we can block with Adept and we get to keep the Void Mage. I mean, we're countering regardless. I'm just trying to figure out what wizard I'm giving up to counter. I mean, as it stands, these allies are all 1 or 2 toughness. Call it Tamio's study buddies. Good ideas. I think I had to give it the Vendilion Clique. Okay. Sorry, Vendilion Clique, you have served me well. Counterspell. Osprey says add white. Then we can't really be a Blood Moon deck. Osprey, if you were here earlier, we were talking about that. Once the Eldrazi Menace is more stable or less prevalent, I think we'll switch from the Blood Moon plan. But did he have a second one? What? Did he have 2? You got me thinking about a Wizards deck. Mind if I post you a link? J-Bone Capone, you're always welcome to post links, friend. You're always welcome to. Splash white for Realm Right, says Duke Paulus. Yes, we could. Oh, our sideboard's going to be great here. I'm actually really excited. I think the match is going to be quite interesting. Yes. Do I want 3 or 4 of Viduk and Aether Mage? I like the 2 of. It's actually really expensive. It's really expensive, mana-wise. And you're not actually, all you're doing is tutoring, you're not actually putting something on the table. I think, we actually for a while, we were just running 1 Aether Mage. We bumped it back to 2. I have 3 copies of the card. But I'm not sure. That's a good thought. I think the only way we can live this turn is if I... Let's see, block, we go to 1. I top deck Master of Waves and still die. I top deck Sower of Temptation and live 1 more turn. Okay. Aether Vial with Aether Mage. It makes it the interaction cheaper. Yes, Serene, it does. Yeah, it makes the interaction feel cheaper at least, right? You're paying for the creature off the vials if you have the vials on the right size. Okay, Silvergill. Let's hit this. Let's hope to spike it. You gotta spike it. If we spike it, we're good. I guess we could hit a bolt. Bolt doesn't save me though. Alright, let's go out like men. Oh, the sideboard. So, Allies, what do we want? We need to be aware of Collected Company. We did Vendilion Clique the Collected Company. If you thought this was bad, it would have been even worse if we hadn't taken the company. Tidebinder has targets. Is a Staticaster, has targets. Lavamancer, Flame Slash coming in. Do we want Kira? Do we want more moons? The mana base is pretty greedy. If we can take on their dudes, maybe we have a better chance. So we'll bring in the extra moons. I think Jace might be a little slow, actually. It's not a Glenalandra Archmage match. Period. Moon him? Yeah, that's the plan. I don't even like the Vendilion Clique necessarily. I mean, I like the Vendilion Clique in the sense that we could maybe nab a Collected Company again before we cast it. Other than that, I'm not a huge Vendilion Clique fan. I almost maybe like the Kira. He'll bring in some removal himself. Maybe you don't want the Spell Skites. Run a Fountain and try to stick in a Meddling Mage. Okay. So it looks like yours is blue-white. Yeah, with Martyrs of Frost. That was the initial build, actually, we had. I like the Sidisi's Faithful idea. Sky Hussars, this is kind of like a Greg Hatch take on the deck. Prodigy plus... You do have the combo as well, so Prodigy plus Sage plus Glen, yep. I don't know about Profaner, but I'm with you. It is a bounce effect. So this is basically mono blue. No moons. Seems good. I don't hate that idea at all. I don't. Brave Mustache. Science rules. Thanks for the follow, Reno. Welcome to the show. Yeah, guys, I appreciate all the ideas. I'm not sure just yet. We're still deciding. Just threw it together quickly as a mono blue True Wizards. Fair enough. I mean, it looked fine. It looked fine. Do we really don't have time to grind in this matchup? I almost would cut the Desolate. It's not really a grind. We don't really... If we have time to do this, we've already won the match. I don't even know if I like Venser. I don't think we have time. I love Venser, though. But I just don't think he's right for the matchup. Lizardface, science rules. Lizardface, no space. Thank you for the follow, Reno. Welcome to the show. I just don't think we have time for that kind of effect. So one more cut. I mean, I don't like cutting lands too very much. Marco Polo. All right, submit. Jubasaur Mirai, science rules. Jubasaur, thank you for the follow, Reno. Welcome to the show. Say yes. You know what's weird? Part of me wants to try this hand. I don't think it's right, but I'm going to try it. I mean, that's what practice room is for. You can keep sketchy hands and see where they lead. I'm working on a wizard deck. Profaner with Faithful equals a ton of bounce viability. Oh, yeah. So Profaner is 4. It's based off the toughness, right? That's why you're running the Sidisi's? Sidisi plus Profaner bounce. Mutavault plus Crucible. Smiley says 2 vials in a land, keep it. Had a free blade. Okay. You got it. So we're going to get one of these vials on 4, and we're going to get one of these vials on 2, and the deck should work swimmingly, right? I mean, that's kind of the hope. 2 and 4. To and fro. Yeah, 2 and 4. Aether Vial is kind of an interesting mechanic, isn't it? Alright, there's the Druid. Resetting his creatures with the Harbinger is going to be sweet. We maybe need to get more Harbingers in here. Stony Silence, good game, well played. Oh, I hope not. If he had it, he would have played it just there, I imagine. Wouldn't you? If you had the Stony, wouldn't you just slam Marino? I would just slam that. If I had a Stony Silence and somebody went Vile, Vile, go, I would totally do that. Be like, Another Prodigy? Okay. So what's the sequence here? Silvergill into draw land into profit? I mean, maybe I was supposed to do it on turn instead of Violet in during his turn. Part of me kind of wanted to go for the tempo play of the Harbinger, though. That's probably greedy. We probably should have gone for Silvergill to draw the land, and then I could maybe just hardcast Prodigy or hardcast Harbinger. Or not Harbinger, but Prodigy. We'll see. We shall see. Is it me, or is the deck slowly becoming Merfolk? No, it's still Wizards. Somebody just suggested this because he was like, man, you're a Wizards deck. Why don't you try this as a draw engine because you have Vials? And I was like, not a bad idea. Alright, Battle Singer. So do we trade the Harbinger to tempo the How to Freeblade and trade him with the Battle Singer? That's not actually a bad exchange. That's saving us 6 points of life. He's got another card to play. Okay. Okay, Fire Mantle Mage. Yep. So we actually can't do the play I was talking about. Well, I mean, I can still tempo the Freeblade with the Harbinger. And I still think that's what's best. But I won't be able to block the Battle Singer due to the Menace. It's 2 or more. So, okay. Actually like the Silvergill Adept a bit, says Serene. Most Merfolk are Wizards, but we're also rocking some Fae. Like, here's the interesting thing about our combo. It takes a human, and it takes a Merfolk, and it takes a Fairy. Hang on a second. Like, it brings all of the different Wizard tribes together. Our combo, it takes a Fae, a Fairy, it takes a Merfolk, Sage, and it takes a human, Void Mage. It takes all the different peoples of the world, everybody working together in harmony to produce blue-blue counterspell in Modern. It takes everybody working together. So Merfolk, humans, and fairies come together in this wonderful deck, and we call it Wizards. Ally's actually very strong right now. I could see that. Okay, he didn't even attack with the Battle Singer? What? I mean, I really like this Harbinger of Tides play. Still. And Vidalcan, that's true. That's true. And Vidalcan. But the Vidalcan isn't part of the combo, but she helps find it. That's true. She's part of it. I like resetting this Freeblade. That seems good. Seems decent. I don't know, in before he has like mono collected mono cocos and I'm not able to keep up. Lizards better than wizards, says Lizard Space. Are there lizard wizards? It's almost as good as Slumguard scoring Mutavault to form cancel. Yes, 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 I know you get to replay it. I know. I know. I know. I know. I mean, I feel like we do still need a second land for the hand to be happy, but it's doing things. So yes, yes. Now we don't have a 3, so actually before this one goes off, I like just putting in the. I mean, I do have a 3, but I don't have a 3. Sorry, I am gonna put in. Say yes. I'm gonna put in Adept. Yes. Fairy, a Morphoke, and a Kai Buddha form the Super Lock. Oh, Bolt, can we please draw a land? Yes. Woo. Okay, hang on a second. Gentlemen, so we have Prodigy counter. We also have Lightning Bolt. Is the Prodigy counter better? Yes, he'll probably try to collect accompany us next turn, right? I mean, bolting is cool, don't get me wrong, but I feel like viling in Prodigy, blue, counterino seems solid. Should I go ahead and grab the island now? Just, I don't know, maybe he would do it in response to me cracking my flooded. So we got blue, we've got Voidmage Prodigy counter online, we can actually just pitch the Adept like planned. We just needed another fodder card, and the problem was all the one-drop